Yo, what is up, my Nakama? I'm going to give you all a quick guide to how I make pour-over coffee. If you drink coffee regularly, I think it's a great investment to initially make in these items. In the long run, you'll save so much more than going to Starbucks or getting $8 pour-overs at some fancy coffee shop. And with practice, you'll make even better coffee anyways. First up, fill up a gooseneck kettle with some water. You want to use purified water. I have one attached to my sink. The gooseneck kettle I use has a built-in thermometer, which is useful because you want your water to be at exactly 200 degrees Fahrenheit when extracting the coffee grind. Next up, weigh out some whole beans. I like to go for 40 grams as this makes about 2 cups of coffee. My ratio of coffee to water is 15.7 to 1, so for every 1 gram of coffee, I use 15.7 grams of water. So for 40 grams of coffee, I'll use 628 grams of water. Then you want to grind your beans similar to a kosher salt consistency or medium coarse grind. I have a conical burr grinder that does this for me with different grind size settings. Personally, I use the 14 dial setting on my burr grinder. Place your filter paper into the Chemex with the triple folded side near the spout. Now you want to pre-wet your filter paper with the 200 degree water to get rid of any papery aftertaste and warm up the Chemex. Dump excess water into the sink. Place your grinds into the Chemex. Something I like to do is to make a little divot with my thumb in the center to ensure an even extraction for the coffee sitting at the bottom of the Chemex. Next is my favorite part, which is called the bloom. Pour about double the amount of water as beans weighed, and then let that sit for 30 to 40 seconds. This gets rid of trapped CO2 inside the beans, which makes for a more even and fuller extraction. After the bloom, continue to pour in circular motions, making sure to hit the entire coffee bed as you go. I aim for around a 4-minute total brew time for a 40-gram coffee extraction. Once the coffee bed has settled and your extraction is complete, discard the filter and grind. Shake your Chemex a bit to aerate your coffee, and boom, you've made yourself a delicious cup of pour-over coffee. No need to thank me, just enjoy the little pleasures in life. Oh, and as always, Dattebayo.